Hiya. Quick video, hopefully, just very, very short. I'm gonna go over some of the normal stuff, and then a PSA about stream schedule and testing, because I will be doing more testing. I will be doing all the mythic testing. So, I'll flash on screen somewhere, here, everywhere. The times, I'll be live, I'll be testing, somewhere up here, that way. I don't know. Anyways, normal testing, we'll go over it real quick. Yeah, there's a lot of downtime here. This was a very quick thing. You have this boss, the Sentinel. Very simple. You basically just run out some puddles, and then you gotta run through the beam, and then it's fine. There's like a little gauntlet intermission thing. Obviously this was normal, so take it with a grain of salt. So you run these circles out, easy enough, GG. And then this is a soak, simple enough, you just stand in it. The room fills up, and then you gotta do this intermission, which is just a little gauntlet that you have to run. It pushes you back, you run against it, and then you gotta use your cloak to get through the wall. This is just movement speed, dodge the stuff, use the cloak, get through the wall, hit the boss. Job done. That's it. You have the extra action button here. This is your cloak, the special cloak that you're getting. You just use it to get through the wall. Don't stand in beams, don't stand in orbs. And then it's a DPS for the shield. Does ticking damage, right? Stacks up. You break the shield. Kaboom, stage 1. The stacks fall off, reset, fight repeats, do it again. That's basically it. Okay, then we have a lot of trash. An insane amount of trash, in fact. There's so much trash. And then you have this dude. Now, off the rip, I'm going to tell you, Shadow Step is bugged on this. If you remember ye old Shadow Step bug from literally this patch, it's the same thing. The Shadow Step puts you directly in the middle, because even though the boss will climb out, the boss is technically still considered in the middle, so it'll just Shadow Step you right to the middle. Let's get to a bullet, but it's fairly straightforward. That's a tank beam, don't stand in it, don't stand in that. And then, if you remember Aranog from Vault of the Incarnates in Dragonflight, you have that sort of thing going on. So, outside here, you can see they're starting to spawn. And these are a web. You have to run back, kill one of them so that you make a circle, like a hole in the circle. And you DPS the boss, whatever. And then eventually you run through the hole. And that's kind of the basis of the fight. Run through hole. Eventually, a boss gets really ugly. I think it's at 40%? 45? Yeah. Drops down. So now you have this cone. You have to split your groups half and half, I believe, in order to do the cone properly. It's a soak thing. And then the room starts filling up with garbage. This is basically just DPS race. Pull them out to the side so that the center, obviously fills up. You don't want to stand there. You get in, soak it, kaboom. You get a stack for 25 seconds. That's why you split. Run against the pushback, easy enough. And then the boss will drop goop. So there's a new goop puddle, as you can see. It's like 2 circles now. So you pull the boss along the edge of the room, and eventually you either run out of room or the boss dies. So I believe this is the 3rd boss in the raid, 2nd boss in the raid, maybe? It's one of the early ones, 2nd or 3rd, so this shouldn't be a DPS check. However, obviously, there's the Shadow Step, ugly. But obviously, execute damage, if it is tuned in a way where we want the execute damage, Assassination is going to be good. Otherwise, not really much to it. Here, again, the Shadow Step. Right, kaboom. It's the center of the room. Ugly. Ugly as hell. Easy enough. Next boss. Again, quite a lot of trash. Mamma mia. So much trash. This boss is kind of cool. It spawns ads from these little circles. So you have to go hit the... They spawn like cages. Like these are like vertical cages. And so you have to hit a ball into one of these cages to free the monster, and then you have to kill the monster. And that is essentially the short of it. I played Fatebound here for fun, and it was really cringe. Because you can see another video, previous video, talking about why Fatebound's cringe. But here you see already the first two, so there's an Unbound Assassin in there. And so people are aiming this beam, orb, kaboom, hits the cage, there's the mob. Right? This orb missed, doesn't open the cage, no mob. Burst down the mob, back to boss. Then you have these spread mechanics. These are bad orbs, don't want to stand in those. It's just a little like 5-pointed star, so don't want to do that. There's a knockback. You want to position. There are, I already saw strats where like, because the 5-pointed star is positioned in a certain way every time, you just like run out here and here, and then the knockback goes straight back. Like, there's strats already where you would position and it's just free. I don't obviously know if that works on Mythic. We'll see during Mythic testing. But it is what it is, right? Next set of cages. Cages open. Kill the mobs. Run out the 5-pointed star. And that is literally the entire fight. There's good caustic value when you get into the middle here, but unless the tank pulls the boss on top of the mob for caustic, you're kind of screwed because it would be spread cleave otherwise. So you either get spread cleave or you don't, and it's like third boss still, so shouldn't be hard, should be kind of okay tuning. And that is it. Those are the first 3 fights. So that is normal. Again, Mythic testing coming soon. Heroic testing for these is also coming on Wednesday. Again, I'll have the stuff everywhere. Why is my camera doing the thing? I don't know. Has my camera been glitching? I'll check that out. Anyways, times, I'll be streaming live, Twitch, description, all that stuff. Come, show up, say hi. Doom about Rogue. Please don't doom. It'll be fine. And yeah, bye, short video. Have a good one.